Hello everyone, I'm Robyn Preston, Member for Hawkesbury. For those who don't already know, Hawkesbury is northwest of Sydney and the territory includes suburbs such as Glenorrhea, Maroota, Vineyard, Wiseman's Ferry, Windsor, Richmond, Kermon, Groswold, Currajong and Bilpin, to name a few. Did you know that 70% of Hawkesbury is bushland? Hawkesbury has a population of around 70,000 people, spread over an area of 3,171 square kilometres. In comparison, the seat of Vaucluse in Sydney's eastern suburbs has a similar population clustered into an area of only 24.6 square kilometres. Food for thought. I want to extend a very big welcome to students from Hawkesbury and beyond. I'm one of 93 members of the Legislative Assembly. That's the green-coloured chamber in the Parliament, which is known as the lower house. I think Hawkesbury is a very special place. It has an alluring charm that immediately calms the spirit, and many people who live in Hawkesbury usually stay in the area. They move from place to place. But why wouldn't you stay? My role as a Member of Parliament is to represent the people within my electorate. I find solutions for people's problems, create opportunities and advocate for the funding projects that make Hawkesbury a better place to live, work, learn and play. The state government sits in the middle of Australia's three tiers of government. We're below the federal government in Canberra and above local government in cities like Hawkesbury City Council or the Hillshire Council. I'm responsible, along with my colleagues and my leader, the Premier, for things like schools, preschools, police and law enforcement, hospitals and health services, emergency services like fire brigades and the SES and main roads, trains, ferries, buses, how we generate energy and look after the environment, sports and arts. The list goes on. Australia is a democracy, and if you want something or are concerned about something, you can speak to someone like me. And I'll speak to my colleagues who are ministers, that's if they're in government, responsible for those things, and maybe even the Premier if necessary, to see how we can fix it. Every 4 years there is an election. We only get to keep leading if people think we're doing a good job. In my job, I meet a lot of people and I do a lot of listening. I spend some of my time in Parliament House, but most of my time is spent in my electorate office in Richmond. I'm on the campus at the Western Sydney University in Hawkesbury. Everyone's opinion is important to me, and I love my job because of the interesting people I get to meet and the stories they tell me about our community. Sometimes I give speeches in Parliament in the chamber about things I've heard so that everyone can know about Hawkesbury. I also like to recognise the good deeds that people do in Hawkesbury as well. When the government decides to do something, I vote in the Parliament to help make it happen. It keeps me very busy, I can assure you. I hope you pay attention and learn a lot when you visit Parliament in Macquarie Street. And I wonder if one day you might be here, just like me, in Parliament. Thank you.